I'm just glad that I noticed that my mic was muted. Because that could have been really horrendous if I never noticed that. Okay, what I need to see is like, if I do this and then I just. Okay, it looks like it's working. 8 minutes late, unacceptable. How you doing today, Lycan? I usually start these streams like now that I've been trying to do like now that I've been trying to do streaming on Twitch and YouTube, I'm trying to like just test my setup and stuff to see like what makes the most sense. So I spent a little bit of time doing that. But yes, we are here. How do you do? I do all right. No huge problems at the moment other than trying to get my shit together. How are you doing today, sir? At everyone, stream is now, and now is stream. Come watch the stream that is now. No huge problems. Another day the mods suffer. Hey, I mean, look, they get they get their I get my money's worth out of them. Let's put it that way. All right, this was a viewer deck, so we can delete that. I will say that I should probably make sure that this is here. Here's what we'll do. We'll come here, and then we'll just type test. And then I'll come to here. Okay, you see, it like, I don't understand this thing, because it... Oh, okay, it does. It's just delayed. Okay. So that might be an issue, is that my chat is delayed on this broadcasting software thing. That could be an issue. Tempest, how are you today? Should I keep playing this Swain Nora deck? I don't think it's like, I don't know, man. It seems like it's okay. The big problem is like, I think like being on 2 broad mains is probably a problem. Yeah. Also, just like not having a ton of pings. Like we have Pie Toss, which is technically 2 pings. But like outside of that, do I really have like? I could technically, maybe not actually. Yeah, no, I can't even play the one, like this is the only other ping I have is Poison Dart. Which I could play. Do I need it? Is it better than Drop the Bomb? Also, I feel like I don't have like enough draw, but also I don't really have access to better draw. In these regions, with the cards that have been rotated, this is actually just my best draw. Unless I kept Eclectic and put Living Library in. But yeah. It seems like Swain Nora is maybe not the way. I don't know what else you do with Swain besides, like, Bilgewater. Oh, you know what? I was going to try Swain Janna. That's right. We were going to try that. So that is Noxus, P, and Z. And it's Janna and Swain. Did they yeet a lot of Swain cards in rotation? So, like, first off, how you doing today, Fiesta, man? Secondly, like, sort of is the answer to that question. Like, what really happened was, they, specifically with Swain and, Bandle City, they rotated a lot of cards that, like, a Swain Nora deck would want. Like, they rotated a lot of the burst speed draw They did rotate some pings that both regions have, so like Swain and Bandle is like probably decent, but not when you don't have cards to play. Um Now the thing is that like I don't actually know what you're supposed to run. Is my boy Ezreal back yet? Well, I don't think Eternal is up yet, right? You can't play Eternal ranked yet? Yeah, not yet. So no, Ezreal is not back yet because you can't play Ezreal yet. But we're going to continue to try Swain because I don't think I've exactly exhausted all of my Swain options. I told Numbers that I was $20 short on my rent last month and was on the edge of eviction. He said, good luck being homeless, and maybe I could watch him using the McDonald's Wi-Fi while living inside the dumpster. Hey, to be fair, I said Starbucks. Starbucks has way better internet than McDonald's. That's better than what he said to me. Oh God, is this gonna just start? Is this gonna be the meme? Is this what we're doing now? We should probably put in the Janna cards or the. What do I want in here? I think that's the good question right now. Like you want Levy. You probably want Broadmain, I think. What'd he tell you? God. He said, "Oh, you're $20 short. I'll give you 25 and just gift me a." He just gifted me a tier 3 Poke sub and told me, "Hope that helps." Yeah, no, I'll give you $25. It's so funny. Facts, though. I mean, what you're saying that didn't help you in your time of need? Pokey will keep me company in the dumpster while you're at Starbucks. The dumpster outside of Starbucks. There we go. We got there. I actually don't think you run Fervor in this list. But like you see, the main problem that I'm having is that this list is good because it's a Janna list, not because Swain contributes anything to it. But I mean, technically though, a big problem that Janna has is dealing with tall threats. I actually don't know if we need this thing. What else do you want in a Swain Janna list? Maybe I should look at like a good Janna list, and then we can decide like what a good Swain Janna will be. I just first have to fix my streaming setup real quick. Homie, how do you... Okay. If I get back to Snap, you think I can still win games with death? I have no idea. I haven't been following Snap in a while. I know Infinipatrons was in my chat yesterday saying he got back into it. Now, whether that means that it's, like, actually good or it's just the initial, like, returning player experience, I can't tell you. Numbers is in shambles ever since Hitmonkey got clapped for real. Like that's real, man. Like honestly, if Hitmonkey didn't get hit, I probably would still be playing that. My deck got nerfed, I'm quitting. That's basically the mentality I had. It's almost exactly verbatim the mentality I had. Oh, I need the Exalted Cloud Winder, right? Snap was just too addicting the game. Or the games are so fast. 4 hours fly by. Yeah. No, like, it's like I've said many times before. Snap is a fun game. Like, the actual gameplay is very fun. Very addicting. Everything else about it. I remember I'm at work. Yeah, it does happen. I wonder if we should just be on Caustic Rift as like a one of or something. Like, with a broad main in the deck, it's probably not the worst. I just wish I had more things that updraft, but maybe these 3 cards are just good enough. I don't really have access to 1-drops, but maybe we're just, like, praying that we have enough removal. I guess I should put in Pool... Oh, wait, Pool Shark's not in these regions, so I can't even do that. Okay, is there a better 1-drop that I should be putting in here? I mean, honestly, like, Crimson Pigeon is probably, like... Or, no, it's probably Acorn, actually. I don't know how confident I am in this list. But I'm not, like... I have hopes for it. I think Janna is good enough to carry a bad champ like Swain. But I'm going to reset the win-loss counter. No, you know what? I won't. I'll keep it. And then if this deck just wins, it'll just look like, you know, something happened. But anyway, I have to pee. I'll be right back. All right, let's jump into some games, huh? Okay. As far as I know, that is working. So I am going to trust that that is going to continue to work. And we will not think twice about it. Why are they Galio Volibear? I mean, being in Noxus actually kind of helps us a little bit with, like, Disintegrate. I wonder if... No, I should probably toss Swain. We probably keep this. I think this is also going to have a little bit of a learning curve for me personally, just because I don't play a lot of Janna. I think I kind of get the gist, but, you know, knowledge and practice are two very different things. So, I think our biggest challenge is going to be deciding who to kill. Is Devil Dino still good? I imagine Devil Dinosaur is not very good right now because there's a lot of things that that kill something like Devil Dino. Like, not just Shang-Chi. There's also Eliath is in the game now. And he kind of just, what about Wong Reveal? Wong Reveal can probably still do something if there's good reveal cards. The problem is I haven't played the game, like, almost at all. I kind of want to updraft. Wong Reveal, Wang Reveal, same thing, right? I mean, not exact. Not quite. I just want to play Death and not play the game. I mean, that's fair. I mean, if you play Devil Dino on 4, if you find a way to do that.
A little reinforcement at the seams.
Well, I mean, so far, the, not be dead thing is kind of working out.
May Janna's will be done through me. What do you see?
I don't think this is that big of a deal for us. It makes some of our skills really annoying, but... It ends up being kind of a big deal with not being able to play this specific Mystic Shot.
Away with you. Is it time?
So this will be reduced. This will be... Wow. This really sucks, actually. I guess we see what they do, and then maybe Caustic Rift. Okay, nope. They just decide to do nothing on 6 mana.
Peace is a fool's promise.
I do want to play this. But I think I have to do this. I mean, Swain being leveled is kind of cool. So... yeah, I mean, I kind of saw that coming. Man, alright, this deck sucks. But... it's so sad how many ads Pokey has, though. What do you mean? How many ads Pokey has? Watching her right now. But aren't you subbed to her as a tier 3 sub? And I have to come back here while the ads play. I have to. Fearless, how you doing today? Yeah, I just mute numbers and let it run. Wait, hang on. You mute me when the Pokimane ads are happening? Why are you not muting the... why are you not muting the... what? Just for the view tie? Doesn't muted streams not count towards view count? I don't know if that's true. Honestly, like, I have no idea if that's true or not. No one's ever been able to tell me, like, beyond a shadow of a doubt that is definitely true. So I really don't know if I believe it.
May your blessings upon me ease the pain of others.
Feel the breeze and know you have my favor.
Okay.
Another plaything. See what's beneath while I see what's inside.
I mean, this is probably the best we're gonna get when it comes to, like, I want to play this next turn. I don't know if I'll be able to, but that's what I want to do. Because I just need, like, other cards in my hand right now. And need to start getting card advantage, because right now, being behind on cards against that deck is probably not very good for me. Thankfully, no challenger here.
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
I mean, a 5-mana Broadmane's pretty good, too.
You finished the last group already? Soft skin, fragile bones.
So Evelyn doesn't get quick attack, does she? Oh, she does. Even though it was on the weapon? Interesting. I can not kill that. Well, I can technically kill this Evelyn. instead of going for the... I think this is better than playing Sunken Temple. Yo, I am upping your views, listening to you. I am playing the new Apex season. Oh, nice. What do you think? I haven't played Apex Legends in a long time. I'm assuming you're talking about Apex Legends, but I appreciate it.
Storm unrelenting.
Might as well play the one that's cheaper, just to have more mana for next turn. I'm upping your view count too. Listening to you while I prepare a speech for the union strike of mods. Is that what you're what you're doing? I'm building a case. Oh boy. I mean, I probably should just be doing this, like, open attack first before anything. I also don't really need this, like, reduced cost anyway, but having a 0 mana Mystic Shot, probably better than not.
Are you different?
So we'll be at 5 cards.
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
You finished the last group already? Fresh bones.
What one do I need to kill? I'm gonna guess it's this one, but also if they do have an Evelyn. No, you know, if they have an Evelyn, I can still kill it with the Mystic Shot Gotcha. So I think we're good to just shove this onto this thing.
Ionia misconstrues our noble intentions.
You have kind of outlived your usefulness.
Not another step.
How much do I really care about that? This is gonna be at 3. I mean, I guess I could just use... this thing that's free on this just to kill this thing. Or I just use the Mystic Shot because this can kill the Vora if I really need to.
Beware.
The thing I'm more worried about is an Evelyn coming down, and then she's going to have a Spell Shield. So I think I'm keeping this hand, and we're not going to play the updraft person. Okay, well, no more of that, so maybe it is just better to shove this thing back into the deck. Like, I do eventually need to actually kill them. You know what? Doing the updraft doesn't really make any difference right now. So we're going to just end turn here. Hello, Strike Twerks. Today is the day. Numbers fucked around. Now he's about to find out. We are tired of him breaking the law and refuse to bargain. We're asking him to come to the bargaining table and give us a fair contract. A strong showing day one would tell him we deserve fair wages and safe working conditions for all. Man, you sure showed me with that one. You sure did.
In you, I see my will-made
Okay, that's not
manifest.
what I wanted.
Anna, your wind makes my burdens lighter.
Well, that would be really cool. If I didn't have literally a way to deal with it. She is quite far away from leveling, but I also can't deal with her next turn.
Board upon the driving gale.
And they're at 3 mana, so they don't have enough for the strike. That I think is a cultist spell, so I don't think they can run it in this anyway. I definitely want this getting shuffled back. I'd rather be at 3 cards than... Okay, Levy's kind of what I wanted last turn.
A gentle breeze to ease your burdens.
I feel like I have to block this with the Janna.
Trust me.
But also just being, like, not dead is good, too. And I think I need to be drawing cards pretty much at all points. So I think we just hope that we find another one of our broad mains by constantly shuffling the deck here.
Prepare the cargo!
Always room for everyone.
That's my Vora.
So they have one more Evelyn left. And they decided not to play Aatrox. Which means that they don't have 2 Aatrox. I feel like if they had 2 Aatrox, you just summon Aatrox and start striking my shit. Since I'm at 5 mana with 2 cards. I mean, 3 cards, but 2 known ones. Or 2 unknown ones. Does double... I wonder if double landmark is, like, actually worth...
Let this draft guide your hand.
I literally have enough damage to, like... screw them 6 ways from Sunday. So, like... I think we start by killing these. And just start getting these Howling Gales strong enough to kill an Evelyn. But if, like, one of these 2 cards is an Evelyn, we are kind of boned there. Either that or I just open with an open attack. No, you know what? I want this thing to die because I want to, like, pretend like we're threatening lethal this turn. Oh, okay. Well, that's... Command, add strike. Oh, God. Now that's just a thing in our chat forever.
Cast aside fear. I am with you.
Okay, Disintegrates. Disintegrates are good cards. Those are really good cards.
Face the whirlwind.
I wonder... Hey, Fizz, how you doing today?
Beware.
Worst champ and I see Janna? Well, you gotta remember, the other half has a really bad champ. Like, we're actually talking 37% win rate. And we're seeing if Janna can even attempt to make this, like, playable. That was the wrong order. That was most certainly the wrong order. Also, I love the tempo emotes. Oh, you know what I just realized is that if I use this stupid chat thing that I'm using now, I don't get to see the 7 TV emotes. This is so hard, dog. Turns out Janna makes it good. Turns out.
I rally the mighty wind.
The problem is that we're gonna run out of cards. Rather soon. Bro, look at this nonsense. What the? Homie is so lucky. There's no shot this is at 16. They have... Wait, have they literally never struck with... Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. They've stricken with equipped units. Huh? I mean, I can at least make it so that it can't attack.
We are all seeking an end to war, friends.
Wait, are you aware of how this works, friend? Alright, alright. I mean, maybe it's just that Janna's OP, but like, the Swain version of this doesn't feel awful. Like, I'll say this, that like, it doesn't feel like Swain is like making this that bad. Turns out if you don't play Swain and play Janna, it's good. Maybe that's just how we should just, like, play all of these. It's just, like, Nocturne Janna. Maybe we should try, who was the other one we were playing yesterday? Master Yi Janna? Yeah. Maybe that's the real play. I mean, Disintegrate does work, though. Like, that's not something that most Janna decks have access to. 3 champs, and it's just Janna deck. Yeah, we have all these 3 decks in the thumbnail. It's like, we're going to play with these 3 champs and see how we can make them good. And you just insert a Janna. Turns out Janna just makes them all really good. Let's be real, though. Lord Broadmane did some work that game. Actually. Like, I'm sure Swain P and Z is the way. I just don't know, like... I don't really want to do anything right now. Just, I think the bigger problem is that Janna is the best way to play P and Z right now. Like, sure, Seraphine too, but, like, I feel like Seraphine's just running most of the Janna cards.
I'm here in Janna's name.
The nice thing about, like, these Swain Noxus cards with Updraft is just, like, shoving the really expensive shit back in your deck. And then getting it later and it's cheaper. Updraft is just, like, a really, like, good mechanic. Turns out, it's just a really broken mechanic. Okay. I still want to updraft these two even if they kill Janna.
Blessings upon me ease the pain of others.
Feel the breeze and know you have my favor.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have much more commentary to add to this. Put in good champ and bad champs are now good champs. Like, what I don't know is, like, where does this deck struggle? If anywhere? It might just, like, not.
May your blessings upon me ease the pain of others.
Feel the breeze and know you have my favor. Storm unrelenting.
Kakarot, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. We are, don't be dissuaded by the Janna on screen. We are still playing one of the worst champs in the game right now. I swear. Wait, does Janna have a cost reduction? Oh, because it was one of the first cards I drew this turn. Oh. I unfortunately don't actually have enough mana to kill everything. Good, how about you? I'm doing alright. I think this thing definitely needs to die, though.
Beware, doldrums cause cabin fever.
Like, I need to kill this Janna, but I also need to do that. Good video idea. Like, the video idea is solid. I just don't know if, like, here's my biggest problem. Is, like, is putting Janna in any of these decks with these champs just, like, defeat the purpose? Because I feel like it might. Yeah, I mean, I'll take 6 damage if it gets this thing off the board.
Swept into the cyclone's fury.
I dare you to attack with this Janna, bro. I dare you. What could you have for 1 mana? Mystic Shot? That you updrafted? Oh, that. Right, that's what I mean, right? Like, I don't know if that's actually interesting. I mean, I will be fair. To be fair, though, like, everything else we have tried with Swain has just shown immediately why Swain is just, like, not a good choice right now. Let's get our attack in first. Because if they don't stop this, then that means that we can get, like, I think Aftershock reduced, yeah. Which doesn't, like, help us with our plan of what we're trying to do right now, but... Okay, Arjana will die if I play Leviathan. But it also draws us Swain. But this is the cheapest that Leviathan... I think Leviathan a turn early and banking 3 mana is still better. Like, we'll lose the Janna almost definitely here, but this is so stressful. Now, like, the biggest problem is just, like, knowing that the opponent... Oh, that's not killing our Janna at all. But unfortunately, I don't have a way to kill their Janna at this moment. Maybe we can kill it next turn somehow.
Zephyr heralds the squall.
Okay. Oh, I'm so stupid. I forgot this kills landmarks. I am so dumb. Maybe banking the mana was smart. No, you know what? I'm gonna go off the assumption that banking mana was smart. Yep, that's my thought, and I'm sticking to it. Yep. Banking mana and letting them get ahead on card advantage was definitely the way to go. Yes. Mm-hmm.
By my winds shall the downtrodden rise.
Yes, letting them level their Janna and have the sunken temple value. Yes, no, this is... You can use it later. I can use it later, but I feel like it was better to do it last turn. I definitely have to use it this turn, I think. I mean, they technically overdraw by 1 if I don't. I mean, I 100% should have done this last turn. I'm just... That was just a mistake on my end.
Storm unrelenting.
I mean, it means 0 mana flock, right?
By my hand will Noxus rise. Grand General!
You wish ill upon the weak. Now you face me.
Should have let words solve this.
We are at war.
Your wickedness shall not prosper.
My wind is at your back. Go! The Zephyr heralds the squall.
I don't know why they chose to block with this. Like, unless they have hollowing... They have this thing. And they were just planning on killing it with that. But I feel like that's not... Oh, maybe I'm the crazy one, but I feel like that's not better. I mean, this Leviathan will kill them if they don't address it.
Storm unrelenting.
Oh, Janna Swain I kind of like. I'm not gonna lie. Like, is it the best way to play Janna? Definitely not, but it's most definitely the best way to play Swain. I think if nothing else, we have at least found the 2 best ways to play 2 of the 3 champs. Like, I think this is probably the best way to play Swain, undoubtedly. I think the best way to play Nocturne is probably still just a straight Nightfall deck. And you just have to play Nightfall kind of closer to how you would play Scouts, where, like, you get a big board and then you play, like, a... Oh, I don't even remember what the card's called anymore. This does become the biggest problem with this variant of the deck, but I think what we end up doing... Well, I'm glad that that order happened that way. Stop hurting the little Tonk on the board, just living his life. Floop, how you doing today? What do I put this on? Come on.
The
Oh, that's
Zephyr
Pog.
heralds the squall.
We are all seeking an end to war, friends.
Born upon the driving gale.
Oh, that's so Pog. I really wish this cost one less, but honestly, at this point,
Follow my lead. I'll take
this deck is lame. Nah. I mean, unfortunately, we don't actually have a way to, we can keep the Janna, but we will most definitely lose the Broadmane. Because this, unfortunately, I did not proc Flow last turn, which is shocking that I didn't, but maybe I should have been thinking about Flow. Maybe I should have just cast one of the zero-cost Swains on something. I don't know what, but...
Doldrums cause cabin fever.
Now, the biggest issue is going to be this thing. That I don't really have a way to deal with.
not another step.
So maybe it really is just lose the Janna and keep the Broadmane alive. So we, like, do this here, and then we Gale the Rot. I think, honestly, probably better. Keep him alive. I know that she's drawing us cards. I know we need the cards, but I think, like, removing these threats is a bit more important. And unfortunately, I don't have enough mana to cast that.
Empire above all. Fear the power you do not see. Rest assured, my lord, they'll never see it coming.
I didn't know Broadmane had interactions with Swain. It makes sense because he's like the perfect Swain unit, but I mean outside of Levy.
Tremble before thou hear.
Those are actually amazing hits for me. And I think we just win. At least we win in approximately 4 turns thanks to Levy. I think we win this turn. Yeah. Even if they kill the Levy with like a 1-mana Mystic.
History will remember us.
I don't know, man. Like, I think it's just more that, like, I mean, of course, Janna is putting in a shit ton of work. But also, I feel like P&Z Noxus is probably the best way to play Swain. Like, even if the updraft cards didn't exist, being able to have so much fast speed removal with things like I should say cheap fast speed pings, to which you have access to a lot of them in P&Z now. Or even like slow speed ones. I don't think we keep Caustic Rift. I think we keep these, but I don't think we keep Caustic Rift, because I don't know how I'm ever going to be able to cast it. Alright, here's the Scouts test. Can it pass the Scouts test? Hey, Sam Sans, how you doing today?
Janna, I answer.
How are you? I hate that that's not the Broadmane that we shuffled back in. Now, if they're on the 1 mana vest, because you are a wonderful human being, Mr. Streamer, I will forgive your transgressions for using Broadmane. Whether he's practically good or not, I don't care. He just annoys me. Don't let that dissuade you, though. I mean, I can understand the frustration with Broadmane. He's a very annoying card, even if he got nerfed. How should I do this? I wonder if keeping Aftershock Disintegrate is better for Misfortune plus some buff. Like if they have the 1 mana toughness or if they have Form Up. I think Scouts runs those cards. Regardless, this is a neat looking deck. Form Up, yeah. If they're on the good version. Well, we're at 18 LP Masters, so there's a good chance they're not. There's a good chance they're not. I mean, I'll take that pass, bro. Yeah. We should probably form up the Janna on these 2 cards. The problem with using Janna right now is that they can just play a free MF that I can do, like, basically nothing about. Especially if I Janna away my 2, like... I think we're passing. I think, like, Janna is a good card, but I think if they do nothing on turn 4, we're okay. Okay, so they still have MF form up mana. God, this is actually, like, a really hard decision. Because the decision is just play Janna and just pray that our 2 mana is enough to scare them to not do something. Or we assume that they're going to play for Demacia next turn and we just start, you know, killing shit. Which is quite hard. Stop exploding the tank. No. wait. I feel like I need to play... I feel like we have to play Janna. And I think I get rid of Howling Gale, because I don't think I have enough... No, we should get rid of Divine. I think I need that to be cheaper next turn.
Feel the breeze and know you have my favor.
Keep Divine. Smudge. Rip. Yeah, it's our only fast speed removal. We probably did need it. I also forget that it deals 3 damage. Like, every time. Don't ask why I always forget that. Oh, okay. Never punished, I guess? I like my Swain aggro build better. I mean, that's fair. I just didn't have much success with it myself. So this MF definitely needs to die, and if they form up, we still have Gale. But I would like... What I would like to have happen is we Aftershock this thing. They don't have a card to keep it alive. Who could possibly be texting me? Oh. It's Halloween pictures. Okay. Assuming that they're not going to just ram this Valor into Janna for free, and they probably want to use Form Up on that, it means I can play Temple Caretaker and then Howling Gale. To each their own, I prefer speedy things, but if it doesn't work for you, well, you know. Well, I mean, here's the thing, is that, like, aggro's fine. It's just, I don't think aggro's very good right now, because I tried a Nocturne Callista aggro, and it didn't, like, it felt like it didn't even remotely have a chance. Like, not even close to a chance. Alright, so they're playing Inspiring Light. I can't do anything about that. We do still have to play Temple Caretaker, to which I think we... Do I want to give mana to be able to play both of these cards this turn. Because if we do that, if we give ourselves mana, then we can, like, use this Disintegrate on something that they just attack with. And then Howling Gale, something that's probably not the Quinn, because I don't know if they attack in with Quinn. I don't think that I can draw a card that's better for me in this situation than being able to kill 2 things with these cards. You need an inner moral compass so you don't think it's a skill diff when they play champion strength and just go next instead. Well, I mean, what we're hoping to accomplish here is that we just kind of... That is an interesting attack, my friend. Why not updraft Swain and draw another Swain via boat? Yeah, I guess this Swain isn't going to stay 4 mana, is he? So I should probably Gale, this thing, because they can't actually threaten this Janna right now. Just, you know, not take a bunch of damage. Alright, phone's getting muted. This is way too many notifications for me.
I rally the mighty wind.
Where's the artillery? So we're low on cards. That's the other thing, is that, like, the Leviathan was 6 mana, and we're going to be at 6 mana exactly? I mean, I'm starting to think that that probably would have been better, but... Yeah, I think you're right. In retrospect, I think you're right.
The few for the many.
And we definitely attack in with this Swain to get rid of this. Well, I mean, Swain will die. Oh, no, this thing's at 1. Ghost, how you doing today, though? I don't... okay, if I attack in with Swain, the scariest thing that can happen is they either block with this thing and it won't die, or they block with this thing and it won't die and it'll deal a lot of damage.
Pledge or perish.
But I do think I need to, like, force them to not have a board. To which I think this probably accomplishes the best. Because otherwise, if they take it, Swain just gets that much closer to leveling. And I'm not attacking with this, because I don't want to, like, get formed up by this Disciple. It might be better for me in the long run, but I think this is the correct thing. They let it through. I was not expecting that. I just need, like, Janna spell or something, please. That is not Janna spell. I can do nothing with that card. I would have almost rather had any other card in my deck.
The ocean is no place for the weak.
But, like, I have to play it, right? Because I can't block with this Swain. And they can just play the... Oh, I think we're just dead. Like, we're technically not dead this turn, but I'm pretty sure we're dead this, like... Dead one way or another. Yeah, I think we ran out of cards. To be fair, I don't know that the Leviathan versus the Swain updraft made a huge difference. But I think we're... Because here's the problem. The problem is that I can, like, survive this attack, but I don't think I can do anything after this attack. Swain can survive one of these. And if I let this thing just attack in, it actually gets rid of an attacker for the next attack, which is good. But then I have to block with both of these on something else. And they won't even trade. So let's see. Am I dead if I... So let's just say that we tank the 6 here. We go to 11. And then they're attacking in with everything. And we have to take the 4, because it does get rid of a unit. So that's 4. We block with let's just say that they pull the Swain, or they pull the Janna here. And then we can block with Swain, and we can block with something else. So we're taking this 6 twice, so that's 12. 13, 14, 15, 16. So we're at 1 left if we don't do this. If we don't play this, we're at 1. But it also lets us, like, draw 2 cards next turn to maybe stabilize. So like we said, we let this happen.
Love ya.
I don't know if they remembered that that would do that.
Fresh out of mercy.
Justify yourself.
Cool, we live at 1. So if they have a second misfortune, we lose anyway. But, like, this is the... probably the best plan to be not dead. Okay, well, that helps me literally not at all.
I'm here.
I don't know what I need right now, but I'm pretty sure that's not it. Dude, no shot this is a Mystic Shot. Okay. And when I said Mystic Shot, I meant Make It Rain, but, like, that wasn't better. Okay, so it does not pass the Scouts test. We found that out. How about Asol? Let's see. Rusbear, how you doing today? Let's see. I actually didn't check to see where, leveled Ornn. Been cooking the deck? Oh, yeah? What have you been cooking? What am I going to go to? lor.gg. What I wanted to see is, like, where is Asol on the list of champs win rates? I feel like he can't be doing that good. You know, actually, hang on. Wait. Before I commit this to stone, hold on. Standard, ranked, this patch, champions unit. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is right. So, actually, Nocturne's win rate over the past 4 days has gone up by enough that he's no longer in the bottom 3. It's now Swain, Master Yi, and Azir. I mean, Rise and Bard, but like I said, I'm not going to count Rise and Bard because I don't really know what else you could do with them. Action Talia. Interesting. So are you copying his? Are you copying his landmark, or is there another landmark you're using the Talia with? More Ash LeBlanc sauce. Copy Horde and... Okay, gotcha. Here, I just want to show you guys that the win rates have changed quite dramatically. Because now you've got Rise, we've got Swain, we got Master Yi, we got Bard, but then it's Azir and Sion. Nocturne actually isn't even bottom 5 anymore. I mean, he's tied with Sion, but he has less games, so it looks a little better for him, you know? Rockbear Swarm. Yi is terribly bad, but I like his level 2 and the discount on spell. Like, Master Yi has so many cool things about him, and then is crippled by the fact that he's absolute garbage. Like, there's so many cool things about this text, but the problem is that none of them, like, do anything for any deck that's relevant right now. And also, he's, like, hard as shit to level. Because, like, I don't know if you know this, but Ionia is not exactly known for striking shit. They're good for keeping things alive, but usually that doesn't result in him striking things a lot. Interesting that Azir is so low. Sion I kind of understand, but, like, Azir? Like, is Mono Shurima that bad right now? Is Monoshirima back to the glory days where it's just a shit deck? I also just want to look at the stark like difference here in play rates, right? Like all these guys are like in the 3,000 to 4,000 range, right? And then you've got like freaking Bard with 12,000 games because people keep like Bard is a great example of Janna not being able to carry a bad champ. Janna's really good, but unfortunately, like even she can't carry the Bardster. Who variant of numbers would win? Current numbers playing dog decks or the variant that was try-harding and stuck in Diamond 1? Oh, God. Well, considering they're the same person, I'm pretty sure every game results in a tie. Bard is bait champ for sure. And it's so funny how, like, 180 that is from, like, a few weeks ago. So funny that, like, not a few weeks ago, a few months ago. Because there was a point in time when, like, Bard was almost as good as, like, something like Janna is now, right? Where, like, just ubiquitous, put that champ in a deck, and it's going to be good, right? Like, Bard is fun, but bad. Yeah, Jay Broad, how you doing today? I would agree with that. Bard is the worst card in a Bard deck. I mean, I don't know if I'd say that necessarily. Just, Bard is a really good card in your deck so long as you never draw him. So long as he just is in the deck to keep planting chimes every turn, Bard is really good. Otherwise, Poppy Bard go brrr. I agree with that sentence. Hot take, I take peak Bard Alawi over Janna Neela in 60% of games. Are you saying you would take that over 60% of your games, or you would take that as being 60% of the games you play? Need to fix your overlay? What do you mean? Oh, because of this? What, you think, like, what, you can't see the stats? Oh, man. How can you stop my 9/9 Sithria of Cloudfield? I've been trying to make Nami work. She is fun, but also kind of bad. I don't even see Nami on this list. So she's at least, like, not, like, top 10 worst champs right now. I don't think I have any reason to do anything right now. I'm going to burn 3 mana, but I really don't have any reason to play any cards. They should make Sithria a champ. Alright, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. I know nothing. Riot doesn't actually trust me with any real information. But just based on, like, some concept art that I've, like, kind of sleuthed around and found online, and, like, some, like, artists that make art for Runeterra posting different art, I think at one point there was a plan to make Sithria a champ. And I'm sure there's still some world where that is, like, in the cards. I just don't think that it's, like, right now. Be ready for turn 6, whatever that is. I think they should make Silco a champ. They might. Like, they made him a playable character in, what's it called? Maybe I should have tossed the Swain. I think tossing the Broadmane is fine. I don't know if I should have tossed Swain, though.
You called and I answered.
Okay, yeah, I could not play this.
Storm unrelenting.
Well, they almost definitely took the Destroy a Landmark one. So I don't think I can actually play this. What if I pass? It's discounted. I think we still play it. But then I'm, like, doing nothing. Like, I basically am paying 4 mana to do nothing because I'm pretty sure they're gonna kill it. Lose less tempo than at 5 mana? I mean, yeah, but I could also just maybe bait them into playing something. I don't think passing is the correct option. I could see Silco a champ closer to season 2. You mean like season 2 of Arcane? Swain or Temple is the play. I'm almost thinking I like go to kill the Janna, because I can. Like, I could also just play like Divine Draft Howling Gale. And like maybe we like just like do this burst and see what opponent does. Janna is bait? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure like the main way they win is Janna. That card is 1,000 times worse, but like I have cards to kill that, right? I'm thinking I'm gonna use like Howling Gale on this thing. Okay.
My vortex shall consume you.
It has solo 1U games. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're still gonna try to play Sunken Temple, but I'm gonna do this right now so that I actually still have the 4 mana. I know I wanted to use the Howling Gale, but I think like in an effort to try to get them to like use. Okay, now actually I think they can still use it, right? Because it's 2 mana. Unfortunate. At least these resources haven't done anything super unfortunate, and it is leveling our champ. Should I try it? No, I think I need to keep these cards in hand if that, what's it called, is going to be such a pain next turn. Yeah, let's do this, and then I have these cards for that other thing next turn. What archetype do you want buffed in a variety patch? I love Gwen so more hollowed would be cool. I had an answer for this not too terribly long ago. But I don't remember what it was now. She's here, and she's literally dead. Goodbye. I could Mystic Shot kill that thing, but I don't... I mean, unless... Other than, like, dropping a leveled Swain next turn. Why didn't you wear your Farmland Saga cosplay? Because I returned it to Amazon. I'm not gonna pay that much money for something that I wore a singular time. You're one of those. Yeah, I'm one of those. I'm not... Do you have any idea how expensive that thing was? That was like $200.
Deploying. Battle station.
I thought you were a LARPer. Hey, Numbers, you a fan of emulators? I've been enjoying a PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 one recently. I don't mind emulators. I just, like, personally, I try to just make sure that I own the game, like, physically, if I don't already. But emulators are fine. I haven't played on one in a long time. Like, I think the last time I played on one was, okay, technically that's not true, because actually not too long ago I was doing a stream with a friend of mine, playing through a Soul Link, which is like a Nuzlocke, but your Pokemon are combined together on Pokemon Black, and that had to be through an emulator. I downloaded oh, nice. You see, like, I haven't had much reason to play, like, an emulator of a game like, or a console like that, just because there aren't, like, a ton that I want to play right now. But that's pretty sick, though. I mean, how did they kill a 7 health Swain? Tries to be ethical about ROM piracy, but still commits a return fraud. It's not return fraud.
By my hand, Noxus rise.
It's not return fraud. That is, I bought something, decided I didn't need it anymore, and returned it. That's legit. How you doing today, Alpha Cake? Can't post link, but that's the site I use. Gotcha, gotcha. I don't know if you see. I do. I can see deleted messages. I think we just open attack with everything.
Let words solve this.
Mainly because, well, they can't play Volibear this turn. I'll check that out.
Not another step.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Really wish I had a way to draw the Janna thing. Harsh winds. It actually wasn't even harsh winds. It was just normal flash freeze.
Such little lies.
Well, I really hope you have more of those. Okay, you do have more of those. Trust me, I want to play Temple, but I know that like 2 of these cards are the things from this, so there's really just no reason to ever play it.
By my hand will Noxus rise. Grand General.
All right, so that's one of the Explorer cards gone. They still have another one, though.
Dark in the sky.
Volibear will be a problem.
Tremble
But I do just deal with Volibear.
I wield the storm.
Janna, is it time?
Noxians are not the monsters they make us out to be. Claims me.
Hear me. You are not alone.
If we're not going to play it anyway, might as well just toss it back.
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
I think we should open attack.
At war.
Away with you.
Sweet.
I will break them.
Like, I mean, we win the, like, Janna mirror. At least the Volibear Janna mirror, right?
History will remember us.
I mean, I don't know if we would win the Neela Janna mirror, but we're not seeing that deck right now, so we don't need to think about it. I'm just glad that, like, we at least found a deck that's working. I don't know, like, it's kind of cool, the Swain P and Z build. Although I think now I do have to play some games with Azir. Just because Azir got bumped down because Nocturne actually became good a little bit. Somehow. I don't know if I had anything to do with that, but... Sir Pepino. Sir Pepino. Do we think that they actually run... Maybe we do keep Janna. I don't know if you keep Sunken Temple. Well, okay, so they're gonna just, like, go to 5 with 3 banked mana and play, their card. I don't know how they're gonna do that, though, unless on turn 4 they do nothing. But, like, if they're gonna get, Cosmic Jace... Yeah, if they're gonna get the thingy, then I think I do need Sunken Temple. Because I don't, like, need to rush into doing anything on these first 3 turns. Because they don't really do a whole lot on these first 3 turns anyway. The worst that can happen is the 2-1. Yeah, that one.
We're the ones who make progress happen. Watch your backs.
Just because that still lets them have 6 mana. I think I do need to updraft this thing, though.
May Janna's will be done through me.
Alright, them having Reggie means that they're not going to play a 6-cost card on 3. Which is not a bad thing for me.
Shut up when I can.
Every time I kill this tank, I think about the one time someone told me in chat to stop killing the tank.
Janna, I answer.
I mean, look, I'm A-okay with nothing happening this turn.
May your blessings upon me ease the pain of others.
Feel the breeze and know you have my favor.
I wish I knew if that was created by Reggie or not. But I don't think it was.
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
Okay. Okay. That's a little bit better. Obliterate a unit. Wow, okay. Sure, friend. Is there any reason to play any of these cards? I think the answer is no. I think we just go for Temple. It's either Temple right now for 4 mana or Swain this turn for 4 mana. Because Swain does put on a lot more pressure next turn than Temple does. I'm kind of thinking it's Swain. And we just Temple next turn after, like, we do our attack and stuff. Like, this is a really good turn to do Temple, but I think it's a really bad board state to do Temple.
The few for the many.
Coming through.
Not another step.
So it costs 3 next turn. I think just progressing Swain level up is probably okay. Especially because we're dealing like a decent amount of damage next turn, and then we can just play Temple. Because they're going to kind of have to play Jace.
Leave them nothing.
This is a healthy amount of damage to be dealing on this turn. Okay.
Such little lives.
I'd much rather have a different hand that's not just all Sunken Temples, please. Okay, Broadmain's pretty pog. They're going to take the Destroy on Landmark, which is going to be really funny if I just redevelop this. Should I just redevelop this? Do I want... I think I do want this hand gone. Swain time, baby. Yeah, we've been playing a little bit of Swain. We tried some Swain decks yesterday that just didn't do anything, so now we're just trying it with the OP champ to see if that does anything better for us. Okay, okay. Okay, I guess the question is, what do I want to do first? Do we just develop Leviathan? Because this turn is mostly going to be spent from them, I think the problem with Leviathan this turn is that I won't be able to redevelop Sunken Temple once they kill it with the Explorer card they took. And also, updrafting Leviathans is probably better than not. So, Swain Janna? Yes, Swain Janna. Let's develop Broadmane. I think they can probably kill Broadmane. If they use most of their... I mean, it's either that or we just pass. I think probably passing is better. I mean, yeah, I do not have enough mana to temple Broadmane and temple. You know what? Let's open with an open attack. They'll block it with this thing. But then it'll be in range to, like, kill with something else. I kind of like that. It's, like, the only way to pass initiative without doing something that can, like, cost me the game. Okay. I mean, they can still Hexbliterator this thing, but... Man, this is still hard. I think we still do this, though. I think the other alternative play was to just not play any of my big expensive stuff and just pass turn. Maybe passing initiative was correct there. Although I do love killing things. But if I do this... I won't have a way... Well, you know what? It's getting shuffled anyway. Okay, you know what? It's not that big of a deal. Like, they won't be able to play, what's-his-face. But if I know that this hand's getting shuffled, I don't think we want to play that. Okay. So there's a Leviathan. Okay. I do need to start playing these levies if I want to actually win the game. Okay, so they're going to do this. I mean, I only need 3 mana to do things. Cosmic Jace is a menace, literally all games. Oh yeah, no. I'm aware. But at least they'll have 3 spell mana. If they Cosmic Call this turn. Which it doesn't look like they're going to. Unless they're just, like, BMing. I don't know. I played against so much of it recently. A lot of people have been playing it lately. I don't know why you did this first. I feel like you'd be better off doing that first before declaring the attack. Because this way, if one of these cards that you're getting is a Cosmic Call, I'm pretty sure it's reduced to 3. Because it goes to from 10 to 5 and then from 5 to 3, right? Because it rounds up. Because then you could have, like, just, like, played a bunch of big boys. I think that was the correct line. I don't think open attacking there was correct from opponent. I think we just keep up the 3 mana as if, like, it matters.
Darken the skies!
Open attack here does matter, though, with Levy. I'm pretty sure open attack does matter. I know, like, we could have played Swain and developed, but I think I need to save as much mana as possible and deal as much damage as possible. Because, like, I need to deal with at least 3 Celestial cards right now. I mean, 2 before, but 3 is still pretty bad, too. That's not an issue at the moment. I can drop Swain. I think if they have the Obliterate 2, we're screwed either way. If they had the thing that obliterates 2 units, like, I don't think there was ever a safe time to play Swain. Especially with a Levy on board.
Rest assured, my lord, they'll never see it coming.
But, like, we have a lot of threats now that, like, if they do Obliterate 2, at least the other 2 are still, like, a problem. And if this is Hex Obliterator, okay, that's that card, which is less bad for us. Well, I know what's really funny, though, about them killing that, is we got another one. Every time they've killed it, we just redevelop it. It's actually really funny to me. This is a really pog hand that I'm sad that we're losing, but I'm pretty sure it's better to just draw new cards. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm pretty sure it's better. Okay, well, these are not better cards. Well, we definitely have to play Janna. Well, this actually kind of works out. Actually kind of funny. Behold the Infinite. I really wish I had played Janna at this particular moment. Maybe actually there's a way that we can play this Janna. Well, okay, so if I play Janna and I draw 2 cards with a Janna spell, that puts us at, we'll have, let's see, so that's 6/5 mana left, and we have double Disintegrate, that's 0. We're blocking one of these 2 things with this, and drawing 2 cards could let us, like, draw, like, a Caustic Rift.
Is a tactician's
greatest
Caustic Rift would be pretty good for us right now. I cannot toss the Janna. I think we do have to toss the Broadmain. I'm either tossing the Broadmain or I'm using the Broadmain to pop that Spell Shield. But then I have no way of killing it. I think I have to toss the 1-mana Disintegrate.
You called and I answered.
Because what I'm going to have to do is play Eye of the Storm. Maybe actually I should have played this Janna and then used the reduced cost Eye of the Storm. I do need to kill this one. Like, this one's a menace, but it just comes back if I kill it now. Sure, let's see what we get from this.
Wind is at your back. Go.
That's super good.
Unrelenting.
So, I need to what? I need to go here, here,
Beware.
and then disintegrate.
Doldrums cause cabin fever.
Disintegrate. This looks really stupid. I think with the way that this card is worded, though, maybe I should have done this differently. But I can't cast both of these spells anyway.
Perhaps they just need a little push. Or a big one.
I also might be thinking this interaction works differently than it does. Living Legends, wow, cool. I'm glad I had no shot of winning this game anyway. Cool.
I've become who I was always meant to be.
This is great. Yeah, no, sure, of course, yep. Okay, I've had about enough of this. This was a fun, fair game until they could just
Take heart.
play invoke cards for 2 mana. How do you even fix that problem if you're Riot? Like, is that a problem? Do they care? Or do they just, like, let that keep happening? Because that feels, like, really toxic to play against. Even if it's, like, not necessarily the best deck in the game right now, like, it still feels pretty toxic to play against IMO. Let's see. So we're on current patch. I want to see what Jace's win rate is right now. Yeah, that deck has a 49% win rate, but like, I don't know. I think I saw a lot of people at the open with it, but I could be wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna grab some water real quick. I'll be right back. Cosmic Call feels like a karma set at a certain point they just win. Yeah. And I don't know if that's like something that's worth fixing if you're Riot, right? Because like those never feel good to play against. They'll like sit there and keep the game from progressing until you you just like reach a point in the game where you physically can't lose. But I don't know if that's, like, I don't know, because that's a few decks that have come out in the game. So I think it's just like toning the numbers down so that the play rate isn't too high. And maybe just like let that exist. Alright, like as much as I need the gotchas, I think I need them to not cost 4. I mean, they are on odds. Lurk on odds is never going to feel fun to play against, but hopefully we just have enough removal in this deck that it doesn't matter.
I'm here in Janna's name.
Do I need to cast this now? Next turn we'll be at 4 mana, so I can't even cast both of these, or this and this. If I don't play this, I'll be at 6 mana, and I can at the very least play both of these cards. I mean, they don't ever block this, so we just attack in. Broadmane's not bad. Rek'Sai is not good. So I think I just make it so I take no damage here. And then we just block the Rek'Sai.
Not another step.
Okay. Well, I can do literally nothing right now. Okay, I think I need to keep the gotcha. No, because I'm going to be at 5 mana either way. So, we could be at 5, 6 mana, and I still can't play Whirlwind Disintegrate. I think it has to be the gotcha. Okay, at least this is an answer to, like, something big. To which they didn't play. I think we'll do nothing still. And if they attack in, we just kill this thing with the Divine Whirlwind. Because this is, like, definitely a combo I need to keep to, like, actually kill, like, bigger threats. Like the 5 and 6 mana cards. And even another Rek'Sai. And they could also just have Deny and then we're boned, but... I'm also realizing I didn't update the win-loss counter.
Ionia misconstrues our noble intentions.
I just don't have enough, like, fast speed removal, apparently. Because look at this, unless they develop, I literally can't do anything. And, like, I still lose if they, deny. Fast speed, play Senna. I'm in Noxus PNZ. What do you mean? How do you do that? That was the exact card I was worried about. Two LP. Is there a fix for that? Should I fix that? Is another legitimate question. I think, honestly, Swain is a champ that can do really well in Janna or Seraphine decks. I think both are legitimate answers. I guess, you know, that's a good point. We could be on a high note. I wonder if there's a version of this deck that you can have that has Senna, or not Senna. I'm saying Senna because Pixel said Senna. Sarah Queen. And then we just, like, run a bunch of one-of stuff. Let's get, like, the things I definitely need, like, more of in the deck. Maybe we actually just run, like, 1 or 2 levies and, like, and 2 of the bar, back alley bar. I didn't even think about sump fumes, by the way. I don't think I want Time Winder. I think you definitely run Time Trick. this deck look any better? Maybe I don't need Hexbliterator. I kind of want to run the Tellstone. And maybe we go to this and this. I'm new. Who are the worst champs? So right now, Kunkbot, how are you doing today, first off? Second off, we actually had a, according to this website here called lor.gg, the worst champs. So don't pay attention to this Yuumi. This isn't a real Yuumi. Like, it only has 170 matches. That's not real. So, like, I'm not going to play Rise just because I don't feel like Rise is a card that you can... I'll put it this way. There's only one correct answer for Rise, and if that's not working, I don't think there's any, like, adjusting what Rise does to make a working Rise deck. So, the cards that we decided to try for are Swain, Master Yi, and as of, like, yesterday, Nocturne was in that list too, but Nocturne somehow bumped a bunch of spaces. So I guess we don't need to play any more Nocturne because he's not even in the top 5 worst anymore. So I guess I need to, like, play Azir and or Scion. Like, Bard kind of has a similar issue going on, but also people have been putting Bard with Janna, and it's still not good. So I don't know if I'm going to play Bard either. So Bard and Rise I'm kind of, like, omitting just because, like, I don't know how to make them good, but Azir Lucian time, I could play Azir Lucian. I just think that the meta is very much stacked against Azir Lucian being playable, but we can try it. Let me try at least 1 or 2 games of this Seraphine Swain deck. First off, we need to make sure that we have this equipped. Alright, at least 1 game of this. Unless the opponent just immediately concedes as soon as we get into the game, in which case, 2 games. I was messing around with Janna Swain deck yesterday. Yeah, like, honestly, Janna Swain doesn't feel bad. I feel like this deck specifically, the Jace Invoke deck, it, like, really loses hard to. Her spells do so much damage, it's great for Swain in theory. Yeah, like, I think the best way to play Swain right now is Swain P and Z. I just don't know if, like, Swain P and Z is the best way to play P and Z. And I think that's why, like, Swain isn't really seeing much love right now. I don't know if I should have tossed Swain, actually. We probably needed to keep that. Yeah, I do think Swain Janna is, like, a real deck. I think if they nerf Janna again, I think the Swain variant can just come up to, the Swain is cumbered by the champ stat still. I keep forgetting to do that. I keep forgetting to take that down. But thank you. That's, like, the 3rd time I've done that in this challenge. Not, which isn't really a challenge, by the way. It's just more I wanted something to do. Isn't Go-Go a Pokemon? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. I also could have killed this thing with the Disintegrate. I just don't know if it's worth the mana investment. Small Penguin, how you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Man, everyone's in here today. How's everyone doing? New or returning viewers, I'm glad to see you all. I guess we just do this just to be efficient with our mana. I really did like Swain Janna. I just feel like there's... The biggest issue with Swain Janna is just having better ways to play Janna, I think. Talking about challenge, I got Masters yesterday net decking my opponents every game. That's really funny. So, like, what was the rules? Like, regardless of if you win or lose, you're taking your opponent's deck? Interesting. You know what challenge I need to do again? I might do it once the new season rolls over for Eternal. Is I need to bring back the A to Z challenge. I only ever did it once back when there was like half the amount of champs in the game. I should probably just redo it.
Glory, courage, excuses for war. Witness strength.
Witness strength. What is this, silence? Oh, no, it's that. Okay. Wonder if I should use the swak. I said swak. I meant flock.
Fix my stage first or my lyrics. So much to do.
I wanna discard something. That would be cool. I like the worst champ challenge too. There are some cool archetypes that never get played. Yeah, I mean, and that was sort of the idea with this, right?
After the battle, the ravens feast.
Like, wait, that was the least expensive thing. Was Cosmic Rays. But also it's reduced by half, so that means it costs 4. Okay. That makes a bit more sense, actually. I mean, this can be really scary if they actually, like, do something. You wanna know what the worst part about Swain is? I've dealt so much damage. I've dealt so much damage, and he's still not even close to leveling. I'm surprised they did it in this order, when, like, I'm in a region that doesn't have buffs. I don't have a way to level him, right? Because this can only deal 3. The last deck I played in my challenge was J Swain. Interesting. J Swain. Like, and that's what I mean. Is that, like, I feel like Swain and PNZ is the best way to play Swain. I just don't know if, like, I think the biggest problem just becomes, like, Swain not being the best way to play PNZ. I played a double Shock Blast and Swain wasn't leveled yet. I know, like, that is by far the worst part of the whole thing. I'm glad opponent just has, like, playable cards. Because, man, do I sure not. Wait, why am I not playing Pursuit of Perfection in this? I feel like that was a miscalculation on my part. We need to revert Swain. Yeah, like, Swain may have been, like, really strong last patch, but I feel like he is just, like, most certainly not strong this patch. I think I need to keep all my damage. I think I'm actually just, like, passing another full mana turn. Which feels exceedingly bad, by the way.
X-Tech cannon, tested and primed.
They should revert Swain now that they nerfed Watchful Idol.
Nothing beats field testing.
So you need 3 more, right? So that's 3, 4, 5. The problem is that, like, if I do all of this, I'm literally just gonna, like... Yeah, I don't think I can. I think I have to do this into disable a thing's keywords. Because, like, they have so many Celestial cards. I think we're just gonna end up, we're gonna end up dying to those if I... You know what? It doesn't matter. They have, Living Legends. And now we just get quite literally butt-fucked by this, yeah. You know what? This game isn't worth the mental. It's really not. I don't need to see what's in the opponent's hand to know that we
Was
lost.
it the material, or was it me?
Which is so reductive, but... Also, I feel like there was someone who came into chat that I, like, totally forgot to say hi to. Hold on, who was it? Which one of you was it? Wait, no shot you're gonna tell me that this thing can't go back? Alright, I'll find them. I swear I saw someone... Who was it? Taekondoro, that's who it was. I don't know if you're still here, but how are you? I'm sorry I missed your chat earlier, but, like, I was thinking about it, and I just remembered now. Alright. What were we just talking about? Oh, Azir Lucian, that's right. I think now we're gonna move on. Because I think, like, Swain... Any, like, Swain PNZ deck is just gonna get, like, dumpstered by, Cosmic Call BS. Okay, we're gonna reset that to 0. And we're doing what? We're gonna start with Azir Lucian. I mean, I think the only thing they added that could make this deck even remotely interesting is, Explorer cards. And Champion Strength, but I never saw Lucian in my challenge in 93 games. And you know what's really funny? I'm looking at the, You know what? Here, let's look at this together, chat. And hopefully this time I won't forget to take it down. So, keep in mind, this Yuumi, not real. This is sorted by worst win rate down, and I'm pretty sure this Yuumi was created by, the ARAM card, the landmark, and that's why it only shows 170 games. So this is, like, every time that Yuumi gets created by that landmark, or the thing that creates Yuumi in the bottom 2 of your deck, every time those 2 cards do that, Yuumi just is not winning games. But so anyway, this is not real. Now, the rest of these are. Ephemerals work well with Lucian. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second, but where is Lucian on this? Because I feel like I don't, like, I know that Ari Cannon isn't, like, the best, but no shot it's worse than Lucian right now. Where is he? Are there so few games? Wait, hang on. Lucian actually... What are people playing Lucian is? Is this showing Eternal? No, it's not. This is, this thing is set to, This thing is set to this patch, Champions only, and Standard, and Ranked games. So this is only games in Ranked. So, Lucian, like... So the Yuumi wouldn't be from ARAM? Well, no, because there's that other card that creates champs. Isn't it in Shurima? You're right, it might not be the ARAM spell, but I think it's the other thing that creates champs. Isn't it in Shurima? Yeah, Secret Keeper. When I'm summoned, create at the bottom of your deck 2 random level 2 champions. That one. Yeah, so that's the thing. Also, Kalkarim, how you doing today? Okay, so that card, not ARAM, that card. That card is how Yumis keep getting created. Maybe it's played Yumi versus attached Yumi? I don't think so. Because if it was played Yumi, I'm pretty sure it'd be higher than 170. Like 100, you gotta keep in mind, all right? Let's find Yumi. Yumi, as a Targon only card, has 57,000 games. And Yumi, as a Bandle City only champ, is 46,000 games. I can't imagine that the amount of times that in either of these two decks that people are playing it versus attaching it is only a difference of 170. So that's why I think it's Secret Keeper. Are you paying for Restream? No, I am not. Restream lets you do... Restream... Okay, so I know that you're planning on doing a stream soon, so I did want to like reach out to you about this, actually. I think if you are a content creator right now and you are not multi-streaming on multiple platforms, you are just horrendously doing it wrong. There is no good reason not to. The service I use is called Restream.io. It's fairly simple to set up so long as you like know your way around like a streaming setup. And it lets you stream to at least 2 for free without paying for it. At like, you know, a pretty high bit rate. Like my bit rate's like almost 6,000, I think. Doesn't this tell me? Okay, it's almost 5,000, but like you get my point. But yeah, there's just zero good reason to not stream to both. The only acceptable reason is my internet isn't good enough. Or my computer isn't good enough. Those are the only two acceptable reasons. Anyway, getting back to this. Lucian has like a lot of games and like a shockingly high win rate. Oh, okay, cool. I checked out the site because it seems cool and I didn't see it being free. But to do 2 at once for free, I will. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it lets you do 2. At least 2. Because I'm not paying for it and I'm doing 2 right now, so. I would pay for this service if there was no other alternative. But like if I can get it for free, I might as well just do it for free, right? Okay, so let's turn this off. And let's just build an Azir Lucian deck. Yeah, if you want to like shoot me a message on like Discord or Twitter just to like remind me to send you links to stuff, because I'll probably forget if you don't tonight. I'm gonna bounce over to Twitch. Gotcha. Okay, so I need Tracker. I think we need Reaper because equipment with that is muy bueno. What else do I want? Maybe you want Zolani? I don't remember how to play Azir Lucian. I do think that Explorer is probably good, but maybe as a 2 of. I think All-Terrain Trooper is good. Maybe this card's actually good. We do have a lot of 1-drops in a deck where we're like, not a lot's happening. Deus. Yeah, I always like Forsaken Bakai. I mean, Forsaken Bakai is just like a super strong card. I just don't know if we're fitting it. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get the game on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Holy shooting stars. Break the mold. I hope you guys liked my rendition of All-Star by Shrek from the band Shrek in the movie Shrek. I'm pretty sure you want Hollow Nodus, right? Didn't know you could sing. Oh, yes. No, my vocal cords are the most exceptional of exceptionalness. You sound like Kermit. I wish I could do a good Kermit impression. Stuff like Equipment Explorers will make this more exciting. Duran Sculpture. There's just like, okay, here's the thing, is that there's a big list of cards that you want in this deck. I don't know how you fit all of them. Like, we're probably getting rid of Dunekeeper or Reaper. Or maybe going to one armed this guy. Maybe deny ambush. Yeah, like, either deny the... I mean, the one thing I like about just straight up Rite of Negation is the kill a unit part of it. So that we can, like, force a Lucian level, potentially. I also feel like Ranger Knight is probably required, and maybe Grizzled Ranger. Which is just, like, a card that rarely ever sees play. Martin, I don't know if I said hi to you, but how are you doing today? There's probably a world where you could build this deck to mostly be Shurima and play Golden Ambassador, but I don't know if it's very good. Also, this pose in Shurima is, like, super popular. The, like... Seabass, how you doing today? Do you want Swinging Glaive in this? Like, you see what I'm saying, though? Like, there's so many things... Seabass, how do you make a Lucian Azir good? Tell me how you make this good, and I might... I'll gift you a sub. How about that? Have to clean? Oh, big sad. I promise Lucian will never be our win con. I mean, Lucian's in here for moral support. He is the win con, but he is also here for moral support. Like, I think you definitely cut this card. I don't know if we cut All-Terrain Trooper. Like, All-Terrain Trooper and Hollow Nodus are, like, the two questionable cards, in my opinion. Bass with the apt response. I mean, if we play enough of this and get sick of it, we can move on to Scion, who is also kind of garbage right now. Wow, this is like... It's actually kind of hard to, like, decide what you're supposed to do here. You could, like, probably run more buffs if you wanted. Or just, like, counter buffs, debuffs for your opponent. Like, there's so many cool things that you could do, but the problem is that all of them are terrible. Like, I don't think Reaper of the Sands is it, maybe. Maybe we're tossing this. So, you toss Reaper of the Sands, and then what else can we fit? Like, Brightsteel Protector is fun protection for a turn. I got to message with Scion, but after I got to it, I can't win with the deck anymore. That tends to be the problem with Scion. Because the biggest problem you run into is, like, these ephemerals you're getting from Azir are the only way you're really going to level up Lucian. If you really want Azir Copium, play Sundisk. But the problem is that Sundisk ain't even good. Was it Shadow Isles or PNZ? I mean, Shadow Isles Scion's pretty fun, but just because you can, like, Hollowing Abyss, or Harrowing, and then, like, just get a bunch of, maybe it actually is just toss Reaper and put in Forsaken. Wait, isn't there a card that we need that's like actually pretty important? That's like 6 or so mana. Aspiring Marshal. Is Aspiring Marshal worth putting in this deck, or do we want the 4 mana one, Voice of the Risen? Because leveling Azir is pretty trivial in this deck. And like if you have that with a Hollow Nodus, you actually do just have like a pretty decent amount of pressure. I want candy. Bum, 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 bum. I want candy. There, are you happy? Are you guys happy that you make me sing like random 2000s songs? Actually, I don't even know when that song came out. It's been so long. Mid-card? It was Scion Mecha Yordle? Wait, that sounds way more fun than anything else we said. That actually sounds way more entertaining. I think we definitely need something. SAJ, no, I'm sad. Make it stop. What happened? Why are we sad? I also don't want to spend, like, forever on this. So I do need to, like, make some decisions, like, relatively quickly. And I don't think it's ever get rid of champion strength, right? I mean, champion strength and having deny. Wait, I didn't even put deny in the deck. Wait, I'm actually missing so much. How did I, like, not add deny? This deck needs Jesus. Seabass. Seabass, come here. Come here. When I said I needed help, I didn't mean spiritually. I meant win rate. That's funny though. Here's the deck if you want to check it out. Yeah, give me a minute here. Like, is it actually take out Zolani? Zolina? I think it's one of the 1-drops I need to cut. I mean, you could also try to run Inspiring Light, but I don't know if that really works out for you. So the only other thing... Zolani is the one singular card that is good in this deck. Are we sure about that? Well, if you notice, I didn't take it out yet. So... I mean, I guess finding Zolani could be good. What do you mean it's the one singular card that's good? We have champion strength. All right, I need to open up windows. It's hot as balls in here. Hold on. Man, I tell you, how exactly hot are balls? I'm pretty sure they're like 99 or 100 degrees or something, right? Because isn't that why they have to be on the outside of your body? Or are they cooler? I have this off, right? Okay. How hot are... Man, my search history... Around 93.2 degrees. Okay, so they actually need to be cooler than the rest of your body. That's why they're on the outside. I had that backwards. My mistake. Search with an AI-powered boost. Yes, let me search how hot are testicles with AI-powered boost. That sounds great, Google. Sign me up. Put me on that wait list. See how badly we can mess up the AI algorithm. So yes, when someone says that, they mean it's about 92 degrees. 93. Depending on... We're going to stop this conversation. This is getting, like, stupidly out of hand, and I am not helping. So... How do we fix this deck? Fun tangent, but, like... I definitely need a deny of some kind. Whether I'm cutting... one of my ambush cards for the other ambush card, or I'm putting in the Rite of Negation. I need to do something like that. Maybe go to 1 Explorer and 1 Deny for now. I think 1 Deny is, like, obscenely bad. We have a lot of 3-drops for a deck that doesn't want a lot of expensive units, so... Don't I have a skin? I do have a skin. Surely with a skin, we should be able to win with this, right? Let's just, you know, shove it and see what happens. Wait, what the hell? What the... Where is it? Where is he? Oh, I didn't even unlock him. Alright, fine, we'll blow a kiss. Oh boy, alright. Well, I was not expecting this.
There's a chill in the air.
4. Wow, okay, there's a lot I could be doing here.
I sculpt what others only dream of.
Looking grim.
With a little help, I made you fly.
Well, so this Lucian is almost surely dead. But
No one's the
at least we can block that with this.
needs a finishing touch.
I actually don't know which one I'm supposed to kill. I think it's this one. Oh, wow, really? I mean, we still sack this Lucian. Definitely have to. Unless I'm just... I mean, do I honestly feel like I can race if I don't?
Stand and fight.
Dan, shut up. I honestly think like I had to kill this one, right? And just pray that like next turn we can like do things.
Every work demands a piece of ourselves.
Dan is the perfect example of why I mute emotes every time I enter stream, by the way. The perfect example.
A little reinforcement at the seams.
Oh, that's fun. I didn't even think about that interaction. Just constantly being emo spammed. This is exactly why I do that.
Never see it coming. Behind ya. A slight adjustment. Damn it. Not work.
One mana off of champion strength. You do the weakest, so it's like a tie between these two. Okay. I do have enough mana to do the Holonautis play, but I don't have enough mana to do it with.
Men die, but Sharima lives forever.
Yeah, no, we just lose. Goodbye. Alright. This deck was Dan's idea, and then Dan immediately screwed us, so no more Azir illusion. That's enough of that for today. I think the biggest problem is there's not a whole lot of, like, good things to do with Azir. I think that's, like, the biggest problem with him, is, like, it was fun. Yeah, no, it was fun. I think it's just, like, I don't know what else you do with him besides Mono Shurima. I made my own scouts with Noxus. I miss House Spider. Yeah. I mean, when Eternal was good Eternal last patch, I was playing Nico with House Spider and the Yeti that gets its reduced cost by how long it's in your hand. Yeah, Nico's so good in Eternal. Yes, I honestly feel like Nico is much better in Eternal than she is in Standard. But that's true of a handful of champs. Like Azir, for example. Yeah, like, quite literally, the biggest issue just becomes, like, what could you possibly pair Azir with that's good? Because, like, Mono Shurima is not good. Azir's Shadow Isles? Hecarim got rotated? Yeah. Hecarim got rotated, which means our only other, like, options aren't great either. And, like, there is a world where you could probably do something stupid like Azir Viego. I think the problem with Azir Viego you run into is, like, Shadow Isle Shurima just does better things than that. And they also got rid of Aurelia, so they took away all of, like, I don't even understand why they kept Azir. Because they... Maokai? Azir Maokai? Because he has the whole, like... Units you have died. I just don't know if that's good enough. Just a fun pairing, yeah. The issue you end up running into is, like... You need Watery Grave, right? And we don't really have ways to draw spells. I definitely need to fix that noise gate. Or maybe I just like, you know, I've been thinking about like turning the gain down on this microphone by a little bit. I know it's like not gonna like make a huge difference. We'll still have draw, just not auto spells. Well, that's what I mean. Is that like pee pee poo poo? Play Ionia? Well, I mean, this is exactly what I was talking about, right? Is like the biggest issue you run into. Friendly TMBG, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? This is exactly the rant I was just about to go on. Is like, why is Azir even here? They got rid of every champ that was good with him. They rotated out, and every strat that was good with him, they rotated out. So like, there's just like no reason for him to exist. I don't understand why they just didn't rotate him with everything else. Other than they wanted Mono Shurima to still be in the metagame. But, like, they didn't give Mono Shurima good tools to be Mono Shurima with. I got that champion strength on your ass. I mean, you did hit me with a champion strength. And I mean, this region still runs deny. So I don't think being in Ionia would have helped that. I asked me Ionia for Rejuvenating Breeze. It's a fun interaction, Maokai Azir. I just don't know how you actually pull it off. And unfortunately, like, I really don't know how it... Like, the only other thing you can do with Azir, right, is something that we literally already did with Master Yi, and it wasn't good then, and I don't think it's good now, but, like, Bilgewater with Siren Song... Because at least this, like, hits all of his Sandy boys. And, like, there are good one-drops in Shurima. And, like, you can kind of run, like, other husk generating things that, like, help one-drop cards. But this needs to have Fizz in it, right? And that's, like, a requirement. I kind of want to put Bloodthirsty Marauder in, but I don't know if it's good enough yet. So we're going to hold off for now and run Dunekeeper, Crackshot Corsair. Probably want Weapon Master, even though it's like, I don't know, the weapon's kind of awkward. I don't know about Reaver's Row, but definitely want Domination. And probably want Deus. Buru leader. I'm gonna make sure that we have room for it before we consider it. I think I do want like 1 copy of Deny and like maybe 1 or 2 copies of the Homegirl. Yeah. I think this is a chick. I actually don't know. It's a little unclear. Hey Prism, how you doing today? Hey, hi. How are you today? We are currently trying to build a deck that's not super awful. Doing fair. Oh, it's not bad. Could be worse. I do like the fact that, like, if nothing else, we're at least not, like, feeling like we're super lacking in anything right now. Jaggered Taskmaster. I think Taskmaster would be cool if I had, like, guaranteed ways to hit their Nexus. I think right now what I need are, like, spells for Fizz. But I don't know if, like, leveling Fizz or just keeping Fizz alive ever actually matters. I don't know what my options are for cheap spells, though. Like, Prescience could be cool so that you can actually draw your Siren Song. What is this thing? This is a 2-mana card. There's a 3/1 ambush and warning shot. The 3/1 ambush. Are you talking about, is his thing 0? Oh, his thing is 0. I do like warning shot. I also kind of like this Tellstone. Yeah, I think I like the Tellstone. I think we can afford it. Scrying Sands or Exhaust. I don't know if we really need Crack Shot. Although, you know what? If we're in Crack Shot, we can probably afford to be on Jagged. I kind of forgot we had this in here. And, like, our whole thing is going to be, like, just going wide and stuff, so maybe we can afford it. Do I have other cards that can spawn? Because, like, getting a big tentacle would be kind of pog, too. Did you put in Buru? We did not. Invocation could be a fun way to just get a 1 mana, like, 4/5. We'll see how this does first. Because, like, right now, our deck is already kind of top-heavy with, like, these things. Alright, let's try this first. Okay, cool. Maybe we'll go back to Azir Lucian. So long as Dan promises not to queue up again. I don't think this is a particularly good matchup. I do think I full mull for Siren Song, though. Just because we have so many 1-drops, we'll, like, statistically just draw another one. But I'm better to face than Cosmic Jace or Set, aren't I? Eh. If we had Siren Song, we definitely just bank this mana this turn.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
Sand and blood.
I think at this point we're just trying to deal damage.
Sing with me.
Caustic costs 4. Yeah, I'm not too worried about Caustic Rift as much as I like. Because like Caustic Rift killing this board is like okay, because as soon as we play this thing, we kind of don't care about Caustic anymore. It does mean I basically have to bank this mana. And then pray that they also don't have Deny. No one told me that being popular would require so much of my attention. I kind of wish on the YouTube side there was a way to see how many viewers I have without going into my stream. We cannot reasonably play Azir. So we are just banking this mana. We'll burn 1. Well, technically 2, I guess, but... Let's do this and bait something.
The desert by my side.
I don't think it actually baits anything, but we can pretend like it does. I need to spend 3 mana.
Drinks are cold
Well.
and gossip's hot.
That's a little bit more than 3 mana. Okay. Might as well attack him with this one.
You could use a drink.
I don't know if like attacking it with this one, letting it trade, and then just dealing the 3 damage was ever worth. Honestly. I mean, Fizz on this thing is pretty good. I mean, even still. I wonder if we're supposed to play Azir. Do you really think that was going to work? Do you even know who I am? I wonder if I take Judgment and just kill the 3-2.
Have another.
Might as well just shove this in there.
Where do you stand on?
I want to kill this Sorry, Papa. I don't have a whole lot of ways to actually give Fizz elusive, but I wonder how much that actually matters.
Technique is for lightweights. I saw you looking at me.
That's okay. Because I think Azir just kind of wins the game for us.
See what is, see what will be.
I don't think there's a 3-mana card, even a reduced cost 3-mana card that kills Azir in those regions.
I have risen, and with me, Shurima. Greater things await. It is time. Your Emperor commands.
This is actually a really scary board. And thankfully, we have the deny. That denies all of this that they're about to throw at our face. Or units, I should say. I really like how this one... I didn't even notice that these have special artwork. That's kind of sick. I think it's just like a layer on the... over this one.
Let's throw down.
But it's still super cool. They are just praying that this is not the deny one at this point. Or maybe there's a burst speed spell that screws me here. It's so good. I mean, we passed the Seraphine test. That's got to be a something, right? That has to mean something, right?
Cheer on me. Our legacy is eternal.
Hey, Time Twister, how you doing today? Azir OP. Ah, yes. I mean, honestly, like, I can't say that Azir did nothing. Do you like, help me on my new deck? So right now we're trying to break meta. So we're, like, not really trying to break the meta right now so much as we're, like, just trying to play with cards that are, like, kind of known bad right now. Like, champs that are just known bad, like Azir. But how are you doing today? Could have been difficult if they layered their removal properly. Oh, yes. No, we definitely lost if they did things correctly. Your decks are out of meta, too. Yeah, we're trying. We're trying to make things kind of relevant, kind of not relevant, you know? Feeling spicy, feeling dastardly. So next turn I can play Siren Song. I think that's probably better than dealing 4 damage right now. They could also signpost. I don't know if they do signpost. No. I don't care about that. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's not the end of the world either. Let's take Azir.
Joy is a good look in a book and a cat in a lap.
I want to do this because I want to try to Taskmaster this turn. I feel like they're not going to trade Nora, and I don't think there's a card that stops both of these. Yeah. There we go. Now we have some, like, just really beefy boys right now. And also our husks are going to be, like, fairly strong, too. Like, we care about the fact that they're putting portals in their deck, but I don't think there's a whole lot I can do to stop it. I don't need to block that. I do want to kill this, though. And I do also want to develop this into this into this. I want to do it in this order just because I wanted to try to bait out this last 2 mana. I don't think, like, playing this... Oh, okay, well. I mean, this is a really big fizz. This is now making me wish that I went for the Tellstone.
Don't waste my time.
So much damage. I mean, I have, like, you know, faith that this deck is playable. I don't know how much Azir is contributing to it, but it definitely feels good. Like, trust me, some of the garbage that I've played in the past 3 days, this is not awful.
Keep your distance.
We might as well just trade the board down, right? So that we can redevelop Siren Song and Azir. That doesn't target Fizz. Although, am I better off just dropping Azir and this thing? Actually, no. You know what's actually probably better is this. Into Azir. Because I don't know how at fast or burst speed, those regions deal with this on the next attack. And if they do survive it somehow, we just Siren Song, I guess.
Remember this, arise. The order is given.
Look how big these things are. It's funny how, like, that game felt like...
Look what we have built.
That game felt like it didn't, like, take very long, but it was turn 9. Like, turn 8 or 9. Like, actually wild. Maybe Azir Fizz is the way to go. I mean, of course, like, when we actually play against a real deck, like Janna Neela, I don't know how we ever win that game, but... I could keep date. No, I don't... I think I want to just, like, play this on 3 if possible. Jin Bandle City is, like, the bane of my existence. Even if the deck isn't very good right now, I just hate that deck, dude. And as much as I want to, like, apply early game pressure, I do need Siren Song to be on turn 3. Like, we kind of don't have a choice. I think the worst thing that can happen right now is Signpost, but I'm not even that worried about it. I don't remember what this card is. Is this a Mecha Yordle thing? Yeah. I think the, like, Siren Song is actually a deck where, like, you want to be attacking on evens. Not odds. Do I really want Fizz? I don't think I want any of these, actually. I think even if they trade and kill into this, it's fine.
You are nothing. Worthless. Impress me.
I mean, honestly, any of these getting these stats is pretty decent.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
We playing bilge rules, son?
5 mana. I don't know how they deal with this thing right now. I'm sure they have a way, but I don't know what it is.
Persistence is key.
Not awesome, but... We're taking a lot of damage against their deck, which is not great. I'm not a huge fan, but I don't think we have a way to, like, stop that. Other than just, like, hoping they run out of cards before we run out of Nexus health. I think is the best way to prevent that. Is just pray. Getting to a very religious stream today.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
I do need to develop this thing when they have enough mana for Riptide. So that we can actually deny... I'm pretty sure burst speed spells can always go on the stack.
My knowledge is reserved for superior minds.
Let's just not take 5 to the face right now.
To shreds. A game.
Go on, then. Oh, I could summon that as a unit. I forgot that I can do this. And this thing isn't Challenger. So he goes to 10 and then 11.
Ready? Aim. I've got us covered.
Man, like, we can just push so much damage with this, but it kind of ultimately never matters if they're not dying. I do need to save this for Riptide Rex, though, which I think is coming. I do think a Riptide Rex is going to be coming soon. I just don't know what that ultimately looks like.
Persistence is key.
No shot they choose to take 6 damage to the face. So this is a stun coming? Yeah. I mean, if I deny it, we're only going to push an additional 6, which puts them not at enough to feel like we're killing them. So... Probably should develop Azir, though, now that they're at 2 mana. Well, they could technically still drop the bomb on this thing. And I think I'd rather have a Spell Shield unit that's, like, not pushing much damage than no unit at all. Okay, well, now we just definitely play Azir for free. And get to watch the cool level up animation.
I have risen, and with me,
Shurima. I gotta say, his artwork is amazing. This is sick. Go for that Riptide Rex, bro. I dare you. Well, Riptide Rex, I'm pretty sure costs 7, right? Unless I'm wrong. I'm going to check real quick. Where's Jin on here? That's not Jin. Riptide Rex. Riptide Rex is currently 8 mana? That doesn't sound right. Is he 8 mana or 6 mana? I mean, I guess I'd rather have this unit alive. I mean, I have time to draw. They still have 6 mana, which is kind of scary. I'm cool with, like, doing nothing right now, though.
Ionia misconstrues our noble intentions.
Okay. No attack makes sense, I guess.
Remember this day. The order is given. Arise.
It's just so much damage. Wow, they have nothing for that. Oh, man. It's feeling pretty decent right now. It's, definitely feeling decent.
Our legacy is eternal.
Let me grab some water while this is queuing up. So this just turns into a race, I guess, in which case I cannot afford to be on Siren Song right now. I really do feel like, though, like, this is the type of deck where, like, maybe we should be investing a little bit more into the Fizz. Like, maybe I should be on Prescience or something.
Let me at 'em.
I think playing the Fizz is smarter here, by the way, than the Dunekeeper. Because if they play, the 2-mana Bloodbait card, I think we'd rather attempt to kill that. I mean, I guess we're attacking in, right? I don't think I'm going to use this Judgment on nothing. Or this Telstone just to get 2 damage in. Yeah, I'm okay with this. If they want to trade this thing, and then let me next turn develop units so that they're not getting free. Also, this lets me next turn, if they play something slightly too big, I can wait a Judgment it. Numbers puts up a sign at the door that says no candy, don't knock. Well, the thing is that, like, when you're in apartment living, that's not really, like, a concern, you know? Like, you don't really get people that trick-or-treat.
The Emperor commands, the land obeys.
What about the kids of the apartment? I mean, it's not really, like, a thing. Okay, my options are let this through and next turn Siren Song. Or Weight of Judgment. Or Ruthless Predator this thing now and not take 3 damage. I think that Siren Song's maybe a bit better. Like, I know we were talking about not playing for Siren Song. But I think considering our hand, we kind of have to do something to make these a bit more scary. And also, Pool Shark is a blocker for this fearsome thing, so...
We playing build rules, son?
I mean, if they're going to pass at 5 mana, I will gladly take that. So, Rite of Negation is just going to get tossed. I think that's okay. So this will be a 3/3. Maybe I am just keeping this.
Yep, yep, yep.
Just because they could try to, I mean, okay.
Players ready.
Ultimately depends on how badly they want to play a Pike spell if they have it. To which this is the only thing that's, like, threatening that. Or Rally. Yeah, I think this is just, like, a smart move. Question? Kat, how you doing today? What's the question? Hey, Cake, how you doing today? Oh, Cake, I meant to ask you, I actually was thinking about you today. Have you ever heard of the band Wolf and Bear? Why are you not playing Spooky Region? Because, I don't know, I just feel like Azir just does, like, better things than that. Or, maybe more correctly, there are things that do that better in that region. Love the new album. Yes, no, that's why I was going to ask, is because that new album that they had is really good. There's another smaller metalcore, post-hardcore band that a friend of mine listens to called Set to Stun that is pretty decent. They're very different though, but they're kind of good. They just put out a new album today. It's Spooky Day. I guess you're right. It is Halloween, but like, I don't know, man. The spookiest thing we've done is played against Lurk in 2023, so.
When we look ahead, we know how to prepare.
I'm so glad they can't get Y'all Hunter anymore. Or Y'all Fish. Can I post a link, please? Yeah. Exclamation mark. Permit. There you go. I mean, they're kind of in a weird situation, too. They can't really attack. Oh, what is this? Pyromance? What is this? Is Pyromance a band or a song? Did I miss my 60s? No, it worked on my end. I mean, this is okay because I want to redevelop anyway. I could. No, I can't. I don't know what the point of this was. I'm sure as shit not developing or attack Black with these. Pyromance in the song. Okay. I'll listen to that. I don't think I can listen to it on stream. Or at least I'm assuming I can't, but...
Where do you stand on cold shots?
What's this deck? So this is Azir Fizz Siren Song. Because I just tried Azir Lucian and it was kind of awful.
Go on then.
It's such a small band. Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with small bands, you know? I doubt they're policing it. I mean, I don't know, man. I go back and forth on how I feel about that. Good track. I'll listen to it after stream, definitely, and let you know in my Discord what I think of it. Well, that lets me, very early 2000s vibe. Nice, nice. I love that. I mean, I literally just went to a whole festival for that, so believe you me, I like me some early 2000s Opponent kindly giving us a husk. I know. I don't know what's up with that. Do we tank this? Or do I sack something for this? I'm actually not sure. I feel like we're tanking this because we're not really in fear of dying right now. And that was actually a really good husk too. I dare you to cast one of those on this Fizz, dude. You have 2 fleeting units, but I want to cast Ruthless Predator.
Finger on the trigger.
Azir's command.
Or at least I want to be able to have it up. Because this is... So with the 1 damage we're doing, right? This is 10... This is 16 damage. But they're going to have to cast blocks, right? I think I do still want to do this. And then if they have a second pike, then, I mean, you know, if they have it, they have it. Got to put the kids to bed, BRB. No problem. I think not playing around second pike can be a mistake, but they've only predicted once this entire game. So it's just completely off of, like, RNG if they get the second pike. Okay, so they don't have second pike. Pike is 5 mana. Pike is 5 mana? Oh, I thought it was 4 mana. Oh, so we were... Okay, so, yeah, we're... Just kidding, guys. We were totally big brain by not playing around Pike, as it turns out. Didn't you want to save the burst speed to save Fizz? Well, that's exactly what I was just talking about. But now that I know that they don't have enough mana for Pike, I think that just made the most mana. Like, Pike being 5 mana meant that there was nothing they could have at 4 mana at fast speed in that region combination that actually deal with Fizz. And if they do have something that deals with Fizz, they're probably targeting the 9 mana card anyway. Or the 9 power card, not the Fizz. So I don't think it was realistic. I think we're tossing everything and just praying that turn 3 Siren Song happens. Like, technically our odds are better than 60%, yeah.
I seek a weapon worthy of Naga Keburos.
Pike spell could be a thing still, the 2 mana one. Oh, you're talking about Ruthless Predator? So, or, I'm sorry, Bone Skewer? Bone Skewer, they would have had to have, for Bone Skewer to be an actual threat, they would have had to have had that Pike spell and a baseline Pike in their hand, which is also pretty unlikely. Maybe it's more likely than I'm thinking, though.
Aim for the heart. I never.
Shadows of shadows, terrors in wait.
Let's get him, crew. Finger on the trigger. Captain's orders. Bullet to the face.
I think this ends up helping us in the long run. Is just having our 1 cost stuff be really strong. No, this is like the first deck that like really scares me.
Ye will surrender the darkened weapon, or die.
Okay.
We will drown.
The past like week that I've been playing against Kane, they keep having this voice line of him saying, "Ye will surrender the darkened blade or die." I kept thinking he meant like ye as in the like the old-timey way of saying you will. I'm starting to think he means like Master Yi. Do you have Steam? I don't have Steam. I didn't even think about Steam, honestly. Probably a miscalculation, but I straight up just did not think about putting in Steam. You know what we're going to do? We're going to let this through. Let them attack in with this.
Cowards hide.
That does not do as much damage as I thought it would. Although I can still kill it with this. Sure. Hey, look, your Corsairs are the same as their Buru. Oh, yeah, kinda, right? He does mean Master Yi. Kane's artwork and followers show him invading Yi's school. Yi is in possession of the Dark and Blood letters. Oh, that's right. I actually do kind of remember. I watched the Necrit video on that. I do kind of remember that. Hee hee ha ha ho ho. Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka. Ba da da ba 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 ba. Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka. Ba da da ba 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 ba. I am singing a lot today. I feel like I haven't like sung on stream in like forever, and here I am like 4 songs now. I think I've sung. How you doing today, though, Martin?
Darkened weapon. Then I will take it as well.
I literally think if I want to deal damage this turn, I have to just attack in with domination. That's a big bush. That is a very big bush. It's also what he said. Hey, no, we're not like that here. So we just fed Kane with soldiers. Well, that's why I'm like not attacking, right? But also, like, the alternative is to just feed him, like, other things that are just probably fine, too, for him to eat. Okay. Not amazing. Doing well. Currently playing the new Warhammer 40k card game. How do you like it? Have you read what your followers type? Well, when I say we, I mean me specifically. I am not like that here.
Will not yield.
This is the point where, like, I actually don't know how we win this game outside of, like, getting a really, really big fizz. Because I think, like, an elusive unit is the only way that we're winning this. It's wonder if he's going for Blue Cane? I doubt it. I mean, Ross is just so strong. It's unwinnable. They have too much healing. I'm not even worried about the healing as much as I'm worried about the fact that I can't hit over anything unless it's an elusive unit. That's the issue I'm having right now. So are you speaking French? Oh, wait, wait. Big Fizz loses to Freeze anyway. Yeah, like, this is not a winning matchup. Kind of any way you stack it. Your only real saving grace is, like, praying that you get Sand Soldiers that are so big, or you have such a wide board that, like, you can just out-pressure them. But I actually straight up don't know how you do that. Like, they have a ton of healing, and these units don't even die to anything that I have here. Best I could probably do is, like, destroy a unit's equipment and destroy Ross's blade. Because Ross's blade is the most annoying part of Ross, I think. I don't think we win this game anyway, so let's just YOLO. At that point, it's just better to play Targon Evelyn. Well, I mean, like, this one matchup, yeah, but, like...
I will not be denied.
Without the Scythe, Ross is just a vanilla challenger with auto healing. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I can win this game, honestly. Like, it's true. I shut this deck down earlier today by destroying his Scythe. But the problem is that, like, right now, the position we're in, we just don't have a way to get over their units. Like, without something like a super wide board happening, we don't have any way to get over Darkins.
Beg for mercy.
I don't even have a way to be not dead here. Yeah. Unfortunate. First loss with the deck, though, but it was against, like, a real deck, which does not bode well for this actually being playable. Alright, let me go pee. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We're gonna play more of this. This was I actually have been genuinely enjoying this build. Even if it hard loses to anything that goes tall. To answer your question, your earlier question, I'm enjoying the combat system of the 40k game the most. You deal damage with either melee damage or range damage. Is it like card game, or is it like tabletop-esque, like equivalent of like something like Duelist? It's a card game. Gotcha. Excuse me.
To serve the greater good.
I don't know. Is it okay? So when it's good, is it like actually good, or is it like it's not a card game I've been playing for the past 4+ years good. You know what I mean? Because I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of people are saying that DC Dual Force is good, but it just didn't look good to me. Like, the only thing I like about DC Dual Force is that it's, like, one of the only card games that, or video game card games, that is actually doing, like, single-player content. I think that's my favorite thing about it. Game came out around 2 weeks ago? Interesting. I might want to check it out then. It does sound rather interesting.
Sewing mends the soul.
I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
I think I literally just attack him with the Sand Soldiers and keep this thing back, because they haven't gotten any hollowed, and this will block the Gwen. And if they use the Gwen to block right now, they still have a 3-5 with toughness to deal with, which means Gwen needs to get to 6.
It must be done.
Cut to the chase.
That actually means they both trade right now. But this has given 2 weapon fragments now. I'm pretty sure it's summon and round start. Or, I guess I should say summon or attack token. Well, I sure as shit can't let that stay.
No turning back now.
What a joy.
Keep your distance.
That's unfortunate.
I will not squander the
We probably just lose now, because I'm taking a lot of damage from this Gwen now.
I shall need my tools.
Wow, cool, I live at 1. I mean, we probably block with this thing.
For a bullet.
And just live at 2. I don't think the difference between 1 or 2 really matters in this matchup, honestly. I think we're kind of dead either way. Because this is just... Quite honestly, I don't know how we end up winning this, other than, like, so much pressure they can't do anything about it. But even then, like, I don't know, man. Gwen leveled by round 5 is absurd. Yeah. It is unfortunately something that we can do nothing about.
Ready? And
I mean, we just lose here, right? Because we don't actually have a way to do anything. Our only real hope is that they're dumb and kill this Gwen for no reason. Or they just tank all that damage. Interesting, yeah. I mean, they don't really need to do anything. I don't have access to things that can stop them. Having access to a stun would be cool here. But that's, again, just like an example of, like, a deck that, like, goes really tall really quickly that I can't get over. I can't out-pressure that. I don't know if we have tools available to us to fix that problem. I really think the only fix to that problem is to just, like, win with elusives. But I don't know how you do that with our current build. Or if you're even supposed to. I don't think the list is bad. I just think, like, this type of deck, this, like, kind of, like, aggro combo deck, at least in this regard, is just not good into this meta right now. You could have negated her heal. You're talking about when they go to attack in on the next turn. I could have used the negate. They were still wider than us, though, right? No, I think I had 3 units and they had 3 units. I guess maybe we could have stayed in the game for another turn, but it wasn't looking very good. Rin, how you doing today? No, I didn't really give Azir Lucian a fair shot. Let's do it one more time. If we run into Dan again, I swear. Both 3? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of, like, we could have technically stayed alive, but I don't know if it would have been good, you know? Like, as in, I don't know if it would have mattered, I guess is what I meant to say. I'm cool. I'm glad to hear it. Alright, so... Yuumi, Teemo. I should probably keep him. Maybe I keep this and toss this, and we just do this. And hope for, like, Lucian or something turn 1. Okay. They can have an answer to Teemo, or to Lucian turn 1, by the way.
Don't get in my way.
You'll never know what hit him. That's gonna sting.
Wait, does this count on Yuumi? Wait, I might be an idiot. That might not even work. I always forget with attached units. If that makes any difference. It might not. I'm thinking now it doesn't. I don't think it does.
You best believe I don't play.
Well, I think we just do this into Azir next turn.
Serving lead. Kill this.
14. How did I miss 1?
Men die, but Sharima lives forever.
Okay. This is just so that this thing can't block Lucian when I attack in with it.
Burn away the shadows. Arise!
Let me tell you, if this works on Yuumi, I'd be very surprised, but I'm gonna guess it doesn't. Because like, the only reason I get confused with, like, the attachment and equip thing is because of Sharesies. Sharesies works on both, and that's why that one card confuses me on everything.
Loud and loud.
How close are either of you?
The cliffs themselves are my barracks.
one are you gonna take? I mean, if you're smart, you know which one to take, yeah. Okay, I was like, huh, what does that hit? Okay, so these are gonna summon 2. We probably want to kill this thing.
No room for doubt.
Wait, no. I need to pick this thing, don't I?
Come, we have an empire to build. This is mercy.
I think I need to pick this. But also, he still doesn't level. Or, well, he levels, but, like, I still need to play this. Okay, fine.
To me! The order is given.
Let's make cookies.
I'm gonna guess they have Heroic Refrain. Yeah. And then we just lose the game. This is why Lucian sucks too, by the way. And he technically has a better win rate than Azir right now. I could have not attacked in with him. But also, like, I don't know. If I had not attacked in with him, they could still have cards that kill him, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm dead to open. Barring us drawing the Tellstone, which I guess we could draw. It is technically possible.
Every work demands a piece of ourselves.
That Tellstone is the only way that we're not dead. Okay, we didn't draw it. GG. Alright, well, I think that that's probably a good enough place to end it. Honestly, the Azir Fizz deck didn't seem, like, bad. I think it's, like, I mean, there's obviously some cards that have gotten nerfed over the time span of both of these, like, archetypes existing that made this really hard, but also, like, it felt like this thing was closer to being good than Azir Lucian was. And I don't know, I feel like today was pretty successful. Like, we got to play with, okay, the wrong one. We got to play with, like, Swain in a, like, area where he was competent. Like, Swain actually felt fine to play. It was just a Noxus P&Z control deck. Just the problem is that, like, most of the meta are, like, combo decks right now. Nocturne didn't really feel like there was a whole lot helping him out, other than, like, maybe this Nightfall one, if you had the 7 mana Give Things Overwhelm card. But I think that will probably do it for us. So we are going to end stream there. Sorry for the delay. I was just checking something real quick. Thank you so much to everyone who came out. I do sincerely appreciate all of you. If you are already watching on Twitch or if you are watching on YouTube, I appreciate you being here. On Twitch, we are at 953 followers. We are 47 away. I messed it up yesterday, so I want to make sure I didn't mess it up today. 47 away from 1,000 followers on Twitch. That would be huge if I could hit that, because that's like the first big milestone for my channel. Besides hitting affiliate, I guess, but yeah. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, if you like the content that you watched, I would very much appreciate it. If you are already on YouTube, or if you're here on Twitch, you should go and subscribe to my YouTube. I will be posting some content based on these streams, because I just think, like, if I'm already streaming on YouTube, it's probably easy enough to just cut the videos and make a video out of it. So who knows? We'll see how that goes. And I have in the YouTube description and also on the Twitch chat right now, there are links to my other socials. I've got a Twitter, I've got a Discord, I even have a TikTok. So make sure that you guys are following me on all those to stay up to date, because I will not be streaming next week. So the next time I will be live here. When's the next time I'll be live? Next time I'll be live is probably gonna be November 10th. I might, huge might here, do a stream tomorrow for the new Nunu game, if it comes out and is able to be, like, purchased by people. Because I'll probably just buy it and play it, because it actually seems like a game that's right up my wheelhouse. It's like a 3D platformer, which are games I loved as a kid, so we'll see. I'm not committing to anything, but if you want to know if I do end up doing that or not, either follow me on one of these two platforms or on the other ones that I mentioned, like Discord and Twitter. With that being said, I will be ending stream, so thank you guys so much. I'm going to stop wasting your time by shilling and end stream. Have a good night.